Hello, everyone. I will be talking about which examples and what examples to include in your essay. So, as I've previously mentioned, that your essay can be different depending on your intention as a writer. What is your goal in writing your essay? You can make a simpler essay or you can make a complex essay. So, to prepare for your essay, you need to carefully choose your examples. Why? Because choosing as example is a representative of a category or class which you mention in your essay. So your examples will describe what kind of category of your essay, whether your essay is good, strong, or poor and weak. So make sure to check two questions. The first one, whether the examples is representative of your argument. So when you propose one example, whether the example is solid enough to represent your arguments, to represent your main points. Second, you need to check whether your examples support the thesis statement or not. Because if it is not supporting the thesis statement, means that your examples and your essay in general is lacking coherence and unity. So have a look at these examples from Smalley's book. This is an examples of article of an essay entitled Useless Trifles. So this part is the introductory part. And this one is the first body paragraph. This one is the second one. And this is the third body paragraph and concluding paragraph. So it consists of 5 paragraphs essay. Have a look at this thesis statement. The descriptions of these items suggest that they too will help improve the quality of our lives by providing convenience, comfort, and some shortcuts to improve our appearance. But so often, this item, this is the thesis statement, this item refers to these 3 items suggested before, are just superfluous, absurd trifles. So what are these 3? You will check it here that these 3 are including catalogs here, which improve the quality of your life, comfort, and also the shortcut to improve your appearance. So the first body paragraph is whoever does the cooking has a great deal of work to do, and anything to ease that workload is certainly appreciated by any homemaker. So he proposed an example. For example, here, this is the example which he proposed, that cooking taking a great deal of work to do. So that's why there is a proposal to make a device to save time cutting. Next, for example, like the second one, certainly anyone would also appreciate item that makes our life more comfortable, but some of the items for the bathroom border on the absurd. For about $8, you can buy an inflatable pillow and so on. So because he says that the price is a little bit absurd, so he proposed an example that is $8 you can buy that something that one, and so on. So the author proposed examples which can represent what he suggests, that the idea of items which provide convenience, comfort, and shortcuts to improve appearance are just superfluous, absurd trifles. So this is the first example. Going to the next example. This is taken from our friend's article from Putri. So Putri proposed 3 main points or arguments to celebrate graduation day, including having a Thanksgiving, staycations, and shopping for things. And then she developed the first idea, which is doing Thanksgiving after graduating is the most important thing. She proposed an example here that the Thanksgiving can be done with classmates and homeroom teacher with a series of events. For example, like cutting tumpeng and continuing with prayer for the blessing and graduating. So this is quite representative examples to show what kind of having Thanksgiving with classmates and homeroom teacher should be. You can probably develop this part, cutting tumpeng and continuing with prayers for the blessing of graduations. For example, like you can also outline examples of programs in that Thanksgiving party and something others. Next example is from Trisatya. So 3 ideas to celebrate graduation day include acting like an adult, go on a road trip, and looking at old photos. Trisatya proposed the second argument, which to develop go on a road trip. This is his main arguments. Go on a road trip is one of the activities that the students usually do to celebrate their graduation with their friends. So here Trisatya proposed an example that when you when you do a road trip, you usually visit famous places such as beach, temple, or resort. And they are having fun by discovering new places and making some good memories. They take pictures to memorize the event that will never be forgotten. So these examples is the illustrations of what kind of activity you do once would do in a road trip, such as visiting places, famous places, having fun, discovering new places, making great memories, and they taking picture to memorize. So the author can also develop this by, for example, giving specific examples from his experience or someone he knew. For example, like what happened when he celebrated his graduations, the previous graduations. Did he do a road trip? Which place he visited and so on. So personal experience can be used to enrich your example of your essay. The third examples is from Dharmawan. So 3 things to do to celebrate graduation day is to hold tasyakuran, making a video edit about graduations, or go vacations with friends together. So the author select go vacations with friends together. And the next, according to him, the next fun way to celebrate graduation is to go on vacation together, because this is a very touching moment. So you can see here that he proposed that during going on vacations, you could spend time together, enjoying the scenery and taking lots of pictures. So one of them can bring a camera. This is descriptions about taking pictures together, which is good. And similar to the previous example, it can be enriched, for example, by personal experience or more details when, for example, you enjoy the scenery, what kind of scenery, or when you buy food, what kind of food, and many more. You can specify what are many more things. For example, going camping, or doing fun thing, or bungee jumping, or something else, kayaking, and so on. So if one day is still not enough, they can also rent lodging to rest and spend the time at night together and continue the vacations again the next day. So unless you propose a real example, it will be just claim here. So I would suggest that the author would talks about um, from personal experience or someone else experience or opinions or informations with enrich, for example, how much is rent for lodging, um, a place to rest, and spending the time at night together. What is fun from doing that, spending night together? So these three examples are good examples which can be applied in to your typical example essay. So there is an exercise in Smalley's book to decide which example should we include. Look at this. This is a bit serious topic. Dangerous chemical substances are polluting our water supplies. So there will be 11 statements here, and I want you to decide whether anyone can contribute to one or more example here to decide whether such example which you choose can be considered as a good examples or not, which support this type of thesis statement. So for dangerous chemical substances are polluting our water supplies, whether number 6, Michigan, 300 places where waste have polluted ground, supports the thesis or not. Or number 11, Charles City, Iowa, deep wells 30 to 40 miles downstream from chemical dumps are contaminated. Definitely number 11 is a yes, because this is quite straight and support the thesis that the dangerous chemical substance are polluting our water supplies. So selecting a good, strong example is important because, choice is everything. In life, you need to choose, and attitude is choice, happiness is a choice, optimism is a choice, kindness is a choice, giving is a choice, respect is a choice. Whatever choice you make makes you choose wisely. This is a good, wise words to remind us that um, it is very important to select things correctly and wisely, because any choice we make will make us and will have a results on our things. So when you develop your essay, it will be up to you to provide what kind of examples, because you are free to choose which examples to mention, which examples to highlight, or which argument to propose. But your choice will definitely has effects on the quality of your essay. That's why life is about the choice. That always do your best to make the right ones, and always do your best to learn from the wrong ones. So definitely this is fine to make a wrong choice, because sometimes we do not really know which one is the correct and right one. And the main important things is that you learn from your mistakes. Anyway, thank you so much.